Okay, everybody, welcome to Latin Meals with Bella, and this is my very first video, so excuse me. I might not have, everything prepared the correct way, but this is my very first video, so I chose to do something simple, and it's ensalada de atún con guineos, right? And well, a lot of Hispanics make different types of salad. I never seen this particular salad, which is very easy to do, done. My father taught me how to do it, so here we go, right? So I've prepared a couple of things in advance. First, you're gonna need boiled bananas. This is just 2, and you're gonna need 2 cans of tuna. And of course, once you learn this, you can adjust everything. I pickled my onions and peppers with some vinegar, and this you could do a couple of hours before you start, or you could do it a day before and it'll taste better. Olives, if you like olives, you're gonna need onion powder and olive oil. Now I've already prepared the plate it's gonna go on. You make it like a little cup. This is where your tuna fish is gonna go. So again, this is a tuna salad with green bananas, and it's healthy, and you could pair it with so many things. I'm sorry, I'm moving around a lot. In the future, I'm going to be using like a better camera and have it angled. Right now I'm holding it, trying to figure everything out. You're going to need 2 cans of white tuna, or the tuna of your preference, in water, right? So you want to get it in water, especially if you're going to use olive oil, which is a healthier oil. And then you're going to use a couple of olives. And so this is going to be so quick and so delicious. So let's start by, let me see if I could do this one hand. Let's start by crushing that tuna. And you could leave it chunky if you want, but I like it to be very, 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 very crushed. I'm trying not to move the camera, but I'm doing this with one hand. Okay. You can start adding, and I'm gonna try to put this on a stand now for you, and hopefully you could see everything that's going on. I'm just gonna move everything more to the center so that you can see what I'm doing. And you're going to want to place about, for two cans of tuna, maybe 5 olives to taste. These are the one with the pimentos. Stuffed with minced pimentos. There goes, I put 6 in there, okay? So, you could put more if you want. Who doesn't like olives, right? My son actually doesn't like olives, but I put it in everything. He doesn't know. I'll show you kid-friendly recipes as well, where you can hide these olives, because my kids don't like to, well, the youngest now. The older one's palate is changing. They don't like to see, and the smaller you chop it, the better. They don't like to see onions, and they don't like to see. So I have to make a different version. For now, this is the adult version for people who like flavor and who like olives and who like to see their onions, right? All right, so there you go. You want to pick that up and add it to your tuna. Okay. And I already prepared some onions here. I could have done a better job at chopping them, so I'm going to add those. So you chop, you know, like maybe half of an onion or less into small little pieces, and just a little bit of pepper. I put very little because I'd rather have more onion than pepper in this salad. Remember, I pickled it with vinegar. So hopefully this video comes out okay. And I'm going to show you how everything looks, but for now, you're going to, I like it to taste very oniony, so I will put about, I'm doing this free-handed, but about a quarter of oh, sorry, that's what happens on your first video. So about a quarter of a teaspoon of onion powder for extra flavor. I like a lot of onion flavor, so to me, I could keep going. But some people do not like, you know, too much of certain things. Again, you could adjust this. And let me just clean the table real quick because I made a little bit of a mess. Keep the water running maybe. And I'm trying to figure out, since this is my first video, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to show everything to you. And so I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, you know? I hope it works out though. Okay. And I'm going to clean this and bring it back. Alright, now you want to get the boiled bananas, and you might want to cool these down with cold water. These taste better the next day. This salad tastes better the next day, but it tastes just as good freshly made. Some things taste better the very next day. So you want to take the skin out. I like to cook it in the skin. It's just the way that I was taught. Actually, we'll do a little bit, we'll do a video another time about how I was taught, because I actually am self-taught, you know, by looking at different people. Nobody in particular showed me how to cook. So you're going to want to chop this. Again, you could have a lot or a little. For the sake of this, you know, video being short like I want it to, because I'm just testing. I'll try to do it a little bit quicker. And I just realized I might need a bigger mixing bowl, so I'm gonna do that. Mixing tub in here. So you're gonna put all your ingredients, right, in place. It's a very quick meal and delicious. Again, I call it a Puerto Rican meal because I'm Puerto Rican. And I've been making this since I was young. This recipe, again, my father taught me, but I've changed it. So you're gonna want to mix everything together. And I'm just showing you what that looks like. You got your onion powder in here, and you're going to put about 3 tablespoons, for 2 cans, about 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil or more to your taste. I love a lot of olive oil, so I use any excuse to use extra. It's good for you, and I don't know if you see that, but it already looks beautiful. Now, if you notice, I haven't added salt yet. I don't, you know, some people, you could use adobo. I'm trying to diminish adobo in my life, and I've made my own. But for this, I want to keep the flavor simple. So you taste it. You just need salt. So I use sea salt. And I would say I'm adding the sea salt now. I would say a quarter of a teaspoon or less. You know, you just shake it in there and then taste as you go. Right? And it kind of reminds me of bacalao with guineos, but you don't have, see how it looks beautiful, but you don't have like all the prep time, and the prep time is cut in half. The salt is less because bacalao is salty and I love it, but this is a way to have the fish whenever you want. And of course, you know, you just mix all these ingredients really well. The aceitunas, the onions, the peppers, the guineo, and you give it another little taste, and it's perfect. And then you plate it. So let's see, and I'm going to show you how this goes after I wash my hands. So you plate it however you would like. This will feed a couple of people, and I just put a little bit of vegetables there for now, but you plate it however you want. You could pair this with rice, brown rice. You could eat it as is, and it's beautiful. You know, make a decoration on the top or something. And again, I thank you. I'm going to show you how it looks now. I thank you for joining me on my very first video, and I'm sorry if I did it wrong. You know, my sister's been wanting me to do this for a while. Again, these are the ingredients that I used. Peppers and onions, very simple, olives, sea salt, and here we go. This is the Puerto Rican tuna salad with guineos. And those are the ingredients that I use. Very, very, very simple. And I will be back, hopefully with a better video of you looking at me actually cooking. But this is just such a simple recipe that you can show your, you can give to your family. You can show your kids how to make it. You know, it's so simple and so delicious. And again, I used white tuna and water for this. You can use whatever kind of tuna you want. You can even steam fish like tilapia or salmon, the fish of your choice. You can chop it up to look like that and add all the same ingredients, and you'll have a fish salad, and it's gonna be delicious, I promise you. Again, you can add a little bit of garlic in this. I prefer not to. I like the onion flavor. You can omit the olives if you don't like olives. I love olives. And you can omit the peppers. This recipe right here leans more towards the onions. And again, you know, I could have had a better presentation, but I just need a little bit of mixed vegetables right now, only because I wanted to demonstrate how I do this very simple recipe. God bless you, and I hope you join in next time to see what Bella is cooking. And please like, subscribe, comment below, and that's it. I'll see you next time. God bless.